His hands were both tied. He smiled at his daughter. They all knew it would come to this day. They asked for his last words. He didn't even bother. Just thought about what his father always said. Son, in this business you'll never find a place for favors, forgiveness, or grace. Are you bound to find hope, or just become a victim of the rope? Sammy had a mind so bright and full of wonder. She always had a story to tell. It all began to change when she found the Holy Spirit, and soon became the story herself. Her mother cried in the kitchen as they carried her out the door, a legacy baptized in a liquor store. If we only lose hope, we're bound to be the victim of a rope. The sycamore keeps growing as we water it with blood, and hold all of the secrets that we bury in the mud. We can burn it to the ground or climb up the branches to decorate a house on fire. But no matter what we choose, in the end, we're hanging by the roots. Does the hammer hit harder with a purpose? Is it driven by the fear of the nail? And the only death that's ever really worthless is a life without a story to tell. And all the jewels, all the gold, all the shame, even your name, it's all gone. It's all gone. It's all gone. It's all gone. You see, the Commodore and the Cannibal are starving and they both need to eat. But a civilized man will judge what he can till the ship drowns and men become meat. On the island where you'll find him, deserted and bare to the bone, he finally understands why the cannibal's hands have the same blood as his own. When everything you knew has a new point of view, and suddenly the savage is you. It's all gone. It's all gone, gone. It's all gone. Yeah, it's all gone, gone, gone. Well, the river only moves in one direction, and the mountain will always sit still. But if one is made to cut through the other, it's only water at the bottom of the hill. When the only life that's ever really worthless is a death without a story to sell. when everyone's opinion is wrong to someone else, and empathy is all gone to hell. Oh, it's all gone. It's all gone. It's all gone, gone, gone. It's all gone. It's all gone. Yeah, it's all gone, gone, gone. It's all gone. It's all gone, 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 gone. Time and I'm full of hate, loaded on ketamine and heartbreak. Nothing has been the same since you've been gone. And every night's a little bit longer, and every drink's a little bit stronger. My peace of mind ain't peaceful at all. By the time they got to the scene of the crime, my love was dead and the killer was crying. He put a pistol up to his temple and smiled. Oh, I was born to serve the Savior, to make sure Jephthah's promises paid for. Now that my job here is done, I'm going to heaven. That's a fact. Oh, I'm going to heaven, and I won't come back. I'm gonna laugh and I'll praise my way to heaven, and then he blew out his brains. I went home and spent that night trying to grieve that love of mine. All I could think was how to get to that bastard. You see, blood and bones are easy to hurt, but that son of a bitch left both on earth. So I'll find a way, come hell or holy water. So I took some pills, went down to hell, brought some wine for the devil himself. He said that prick isn't here, he's up in the kingdom. So I made a deal, if I spent some time pouring bleach in a couple sinners' eyes, he'd send me on a bullet train to the Lord. And I can't wait to knock, knock, knock down heaven's door. 'Cause I'm going to heaven, no matter what they say. Oh, I'm going to heaven, even God won't get in my way. He can scream and he can pray, but I'm not leaving till the pearly gates are crimson. Well, like a bat out of hell, I shot up the stairs from a song that we won't mention, with a gift that my buddy Lucy gave me, a polished 1911. St. Petey was shaking and cried, "Excuse me, sir, you can't cut the line." I said, "Cute little bark, I guess all dogs do go to heaven." Then a laugh was shaking the gate from the other side. Yeah, the big man himself was standing there, approximately 4'5". He said, "Good to see you, son. Why'd you come to Kingdom Come?" I snapped, "Hey, Giggles, you know exactly what he's done." Knocking down heaven's door, knocking down heaven's door. Well, as a businessman, you should understand handling business. So just step aside or I'll fill these clouds with blood, I promise. I'm not here for you, so just move or I'm gonna make you. And you know a kingdom without the king is just dumb. And he said no. Okay? You see, son, you're just confused with a capital K. Yeah, your day will come, but right now this is all just a big mistake. They say much dreaming and many words are meaningless, so fear me. I said, what? He said, I don't know. Let's get you out of this hole. I'm not going to heaven as far as I can tell. I'm not going to heaven, and I was never in hell. 'Cause when I opened my eyes, that love of mine was laughing. She said, you're having one hell of a dream. Goddamn ketamine. Who put the mean in ketamine? I hate ketamine. I promise, I'll fix what you need. Just give me some time and you'll see. I know it's been years since the first time you heard this. This time I promise it's real. Like a dog that keeps whining, but you love how it sounds, so you let it go hungry to hear it. Your shirts are all stained with the blood dripping out, and the problem gets harder to hide. And did we only let go to know we'd have something to find? Darling, darling, you've always been much more than this. I know you weren't broken, I just needed something to fix. I'm sorry, I know what I said. Now I have to live with it too. But I had no idea what the words really meant till the day that I said them to you. Hard times were never bad times. I know we're trying to find that again. But maybe where we're headed just doesn't include where we've been. Like a house that's on fire, but you love how it feels, so you throw in the memories to feed it. The more you let go, the harder it is to leave. Darling, are we saying this is finally done? I used to be happy, and I used to be all I've become. We used to be happy, and I used to be all we've become. We're sitting at the party, drinking heavy, yelling belief in life out after love. We were so damn drunk, doing our best impressions of Cher that we all could. Until someone said I'd kill for more tequila. Another voice said, fuck me, we're out of drugs. In a moment of silence, I had an idea. Slowly started standing up. Just let me use your car and I'll go. I didn't have money, but I knew that my friend, he always kept a pistol in the car. So I parked down the street where no one would see me and walked into the gas station store, yelling, la, 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 don't start to cry, just give me what I want and I'll go. La, 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 put the money inside, 'cause no one wants to die in a Texaco. I was staring at the man behind the counter. The customers were laying on the floor. I said, we're gonna sing a song, it's called The Sound of Silence, and you just open the fucking drawer. But he pulled out a gun like a magician. Well, I've also learned some magic through the years. My bullet hocus pocus through the back of his head and made the side of his jaw disappear. God damn it! I told you not to try. Look at what you made me do. Now you're gonna die. The only one to blame here is you. Well, I'm guessing that you all feel like a hostage, but I'm sure it feels nice to be held. Though comedy and tragedy historically are linked, the joke didn't go over too well. Oh, please let us go. I promise that we won't say a thing. I said the next thing you do, besides the version of you your family will see again. I had no idea where I was going. I just knew I had to get out of this town. Just give me your keys, you're coming with me. A few minutes later, we were nowhere to be found. Enjoy the ride, keep your eyes on the road. That was the sign, 120 miles from Mexico.
We know now that the hit and run.
Sam, can you tell me where the accident happened?
I'm yours in the evening, I'm yours while you're dreaming, I'm yours in the neon sun. I'm yours when we ramble with a ring made of bramble. I'm yours till the war is done. I'm yours till the morning, the same likely story. When you wake up, you know I'll be gone. I'm yours completely till yesterday meets me. I'm yours till the war is done. I didn't know I'm neurotic. I never thought I was scared of dying at all. I always thought my biggest fear would somehow be love-related, not fentanyl. I can blame the addiction for that, with the additional countdown to a heart attack when the beating comes from the irregular drum. I swear to every single God I'm done. It's the last time. Everyone knows it's a lie. By the time I'm feeling fine again, it's just another line and another line. And all the parts we hate start adding up until we find ourselves with more regret than blood. And the moment we can't recognize the person inside our skin, we're losing the fight. Eaten alive by the cannibal within. In a major turn of events, it turns out I'm depressed. They say I use jokes and joy to avoid the realization that I can think of solutions for that. Just turn on the radio and cock it back. I just don't want to blow my brains out to Hotel California. And all the parts we hate start adding up until we find ourselves with more regret than blood. And the moment we can't recognize the body we're living in, we're losing the fight. Eaten alive by the cannibal within. And that overwhelming feeling, oh, the pressure in my chest to swim against the sinking feeling that today might be my last. But everything looks bigger in the mirror of the sea. Come see how lonely of a hunter the heart tends to be. And all the parts we hate start adding up until we find ourselves with more regret than blood. And the moment we I saw the beauty of the harbor and the stillness of the water. I wondered if our daughter could also see it. You were howling in the corner while the doctor asked us questions. The name we chose is all you kept repeating. The drive home was unbearable. The baby seat held nothing but a feeling. Our greatest joy had come into the world the same day she would leave it. My eyes became a window. You were looking through for comfort, like an animal in winter seeking shelter. And when we pulled into the driveway of the home we built together, it felt so far from the plans that we conceived. The door cried when it opened, and every wall sounded like it was grieving. An echo in the darkness said, "You're home," in the garden of leaving. As the lights began to flicker, only briefly apparent, the time between each flash became a mirror. And standing in the kitchen, with 100 miles between us, wondering if we'd ever try again. Will I ever lose this part of me? Is it circumstance or irony repeating? Knowing we were born and forced to stay in the garden of leaving. My hands are all hardened and calloused from the only way we know to live. So they reach out to let you keep biting when there's nothing they have left to give. My heart has accepted its beating. This tongue only knows to forgive when these feet only dance to the rhythm you've chosen. The mind can't remember what it is, but maybe this is how the world made me. The night comes to save me with the mercy of a dream, 'cause I can't only be a hand that needs you. The blade never cares for the handle. The lie doesn't understand truth. It's less of the morals and more of the lessons that keep me coming back to you. In every book that's ever been written, And even if I learned every tongue, there aren't enough words to explain all the damage you've done with your virtue and vitriol. But maybe there's another world that's waiting, and the night will come take me with the mercy of a dream. 'Cause I have to believe I'm more than a hand to feed you. My hands are all hardened and calloused. There isn't much I have left to give. When the grave digger reaches to bury my body, there's nothing you've left to put in. Well, I'm burning down this mansion where I'm the only one living, 'cause nothing feels like home without you in it. And I'll bankrupt all my businesses till everything is gone, 'cause what's the point of money without you to spend it on? They say to find the thing you love, let it kill you.
That's what they say.
And I've heard the good things come to those who wait. Well, I've waited so much time to find a reason I should die. When you walked into the room, it finally came. So I asked you to dance, although I can't. I tried impressing you with things I barely know. And I laughed at every stupid joke you made. When you asked me to come in, I pretended to say no. But everything that's holy turns to hell, and only heaven rings the final bell.
Ding dong.
So while you're floating in a cloud, I'm at Applebee's blacking out, falling apart one day at a time. I've come to terms on someone's chest of all the things we'll never be. But nothing feels fun when it's just I, myself, and me. I crashed into the wall, and I don't need a car at all, 'cause without you there's nowhere I wanna go. And I'd cover up the stars if I could reach them, but I'm too afraid of heights to even try. So when time is all that's left, 'cause I've destroyed all the rest, I'll throw away one day at a time. Time is all that's left, 'cause I've destroyed all the rest. I'll throw away one day at a time. I'll throw away one day at a time. Fuck. Time. Say where the wind blows. Oh, you treat me like a stray dog dog with me. Then we can run around the country and chase the postal trucks down. We can look at the sky and wonder what it's like to be up there instead of the ground. At the end of the day, a bird can fly away, but I'd rather have a reason I should stay. And you don't know that while I watch you try to fix me, I let you, 'cause I'm only trying to show you the good that I see. We both know it's true, my dog days aren't through, but I'd rather be a stray dog with you. With you, my
On her way out of the antique store, she read a sign that ended with "Life is short," and she chuckled out loud and said, "I guess it can always be shorter." The cashier nearby overheard and replied, "Yeah, that's what my son thought too." And then he proved it. Her mouth didn't move much and her eyes were vacancy signs, just begging. Neon born and now faded, nearly inoperable. And then she floated away to the back. The chime of the door startled her on the way out, while lost in thought, wondering what she meant. Proved it. Are we the vision we create, or are we created in someone else's vision? How to win? It all boils down to how to win, doesn't it? Even if you're not competitive, how do you overcome? How do you get through the day? How do you win the challenges? How do you win the light? How do you win enough money, the love you want? How do you win friends? Once we win, though, we tell ourselves we'll be set, we'll be all right. But the human condition is never enough, because after the win comes the keep. It's always the keep. It's the human cycle. The circular entity that moves us. It's the condition that keeps us moving, even in our sleep. I dreamt of you last night. That's the subconscious element, flattered. I'm flattered. I hope she's flattered. I hope this keeps her. I hope I keep her entertained. I hope I keep being funny. I hope she keeps being interested. I hope I keep my job. I hope I keep being happy, if I ever was. And maybe I'm not. What if I'm not? And then it starts to spiral. What if I never find it? Will I even know? We earn by winning, but we keep by continuing. When we lose, there's no mechanism but doubt. And that's the one we don't control, the one that keeps us awake. Doubt is a siren without any sound at all. It's a shroud wrapping itself around the mind so tightly that it feels impossible to learn anything new, to know anything old. The pressure crushing every thought into another until we can't tell where the handle begins or where the blade ends. Compressed, depressed. There's his words. And the toxic blood keeps running its track. Is my mind the prey? I want to give in. But I'm so scared of that too. It's hard being a coward on both ends. The two sides of the fence stare at each other, trying to listen to nothing, because neither knows what to say. Come here. Closer. Closer. Come here. Closer. Closer. It never ends. Even when it does. It never ends.